Yes, welcome my friends to the channel. Today I'm late. Today I'm late. Today I'm late. And thanks for coming in and talking to me and subscribing to the channel and promoting the channel by your shoutouts and in every aspect. Just been so ups and downs of work. Now, yesterday we talked about lifestyle diseases and we talked up to the chronic pulmonary obstructive pulmonary disease, chronic the kidney diseases, fatty liver disease, high cholesterol levels, obesity, stroke, heart attack, coronary. Those are the complications that you can get when you have these problems of lifestyle diseases. So if you're coming in right now and you're watching me, you are in the channel of Benjamin the Wise Guy. Benjamin the Wise Guy, the person who loves peace, love, and feeling good. Peace, love, and feeling good. Let me, my beard. So today we want to continue with lifestyle diseases. We want to continue with life. Oh, I have not. Let me do what I'm supposed to do. Let me do what I am supposed to do. Like this. Hey, my hair, my friend, my hair. My hair looks funny. Yes, so just a minute, guys. Guys, as you come in, subscribe to the channel, guys. As you come in, subscribe to the channel as I'm fixing 1, 2, 3 things here. As I'm fixing 1, 2, 3 things here. Okay, this one is the previous one. This one is the previous one. I'm fixing some things here. Welcome my friends, welcome my friends. If you have a question, you can ask. Just chip in and ask any question you have. Okay. So we are continuing with lifestyle diseases. I think yesterday we talked from hypertension, we went to diabetes type 2, coronary heart disease. We explained. We talked about Sink Fedi. Blessings, my brother Dr. Shah is in the building. Welcome, Dr. Shah. Travels, welcome. I've just come in late today. I was doing something. He says, like that. She says, like Diana. Thank you so much. I can see Sink Fedi. Sink _ Fedi. I liked and subbed. Thank you so much for your like and subscription. Yes, I'm off today, getting ready to dental appointment to get root canal done. Oh, pain. Root canal, it shows that you are having sensitivity of your tooth. You are going to remove the pulp. Can I be mod? Yes, you will be given. Don't think you will be given. Just a minute, my guy. Yes, now root canal. That one is going to kill the pulp so that you cannot get sensitivity of the tooth. Don't worry, it will be okay. It's not a painful procedure. Sync_Fedi, don't worry, you'll be given. Everyone who is coming in right now, don't worry. Am I let me see. Yes, you are. I can see you are. I can see Sha Travels, you are. If you are using your phone, you cannot see it. But if you are using a computer, I think you can see it. Now, what I was saying is, Sync_Fedi you'll be given, don't worry, someone will give you that just now. When he comes in, the managing moderators will do that. So if you're coming in right now, we are continuing to talk complications of lifestyle diseases and lifestyle diseases themselves. Yesterday we talked about hypertension, diabetes type 2, coronary heart disease, heart attack. We talked about stroke. We talked about obesity. Hello from Russia, bro. God bless you and your family. Thanks, Oleg. Oleg, big up yourself. Hope you have subscribed to the channel, and you always follow. Thank you for your subscription, and you always follow. Big up everyone. And take a shield. You see, Sha Travels has a shield. I will, at the end of the talk, I'll tell you about the shield. There are several types of shields in my channel. You can have one of it, so that when you are chatting, we are saying you are having my shield with you and you are serving the community out there. Now, stroke, obesity, high cholesterol and fatty liver disease. We talked about fatty liver disease yesterday. It's a lifestyle disease that is brought by complications of what? Complications of you when you are born. Also, I'm from UK. Think. Oh, okay. Where you from? Where you from? I'm from Kenya, Africa, Kenya. Oleg, I'm from Kenya. I'm in Kenya right now, Africa. Simple Kate says, Benjamin the Wise Guy, greetings. Simple Kate, greetings. Simple Kate. You know, when you come to my channel, I usually remember how I always reply to people in your channel. Some people. I'm sorry when I come. You know me, Simple Kate. Sync_Fedi, I am 8. Oh, you are 8. Okay. Simple Kate, you know me, I like dealing with replying to people instantly. From Russia with love. Oleg tells me she's from Russia with love. Okay, nice one. Subscribe and interact with my people on the channel. Now, what was I saying? I was saying, Simple Kate, I like responding to questions as they are, and I'm very open. So if I come to anyone's channel and I'm responding to things as they are, please tell me you are messing up. Some people tell me that your answers to some questions are very direct, and direct answers sometimes hurt people. So welcome, Simply Kate in the channel. Welcome to the channel. Oleg says from Russia with love. Thank you so much for the blue. You should have the blue. Hey. You listen to me, Simple Kate. As we Sha Travels is going for you are a vibe, and we love you so much. Sha Travels is going for a proceed of the truth. I hope it will be good. Wait, I have to go. Bye. God bless you and your family. Thank you so much, Think, for your subscription, and you saying that you are a good girl or you are a good guy. Okay. So today we are continuing with what? Lifestyle diseases. If you are coming in and you have not subscribed, why don't you want to smile? Subscribe and smile to me. You know, I usually say we come to online to interact and smile. So let's smile, my friends. Let's smile. as we discuss these issues that are not good. Diseases are bad. Diseases are bad. Anything that brings pain and suffering is a bad thing. So I talk about them so that we cannot get there. Like today I'm talking about lifestyle diseases, chronic kidney disease. We are talking about if you talk to burnout to be blessed. The former channel was called Queen CNLB. If you talk to Burnout to be blessed about people with chronic kidney disease, you will feel, because she's working on the renal unit and she sees how these people suffer daily and daily because of pain. Chronic kidney disease means kidneys gradually lose their ability to filter excess fluids from blood. Diabetes and hypertension are the major cause. So we said you can be born with diabetes. That one, you are given insulin. But if you are not born with diabetes, man, hey, please don't get yourself diabetes. You see, guys, let's go on and give the likes, boy. Hey, give the likes of the channel. You know, likes gives impression. When you like, more people are told, hey, someone is being liked somewhere. Go and watch what is happening. Yeah, it's like rumors are spreading. You know, YouTube is like a gossip club. Coffee cakes. Coffee cakes and Share Travels have the same badge. Coffee cakes and Share Travels, you have served my community so well, right? That is not me who programs those things. It's YouTube. I can see Coffee Cakes and Share Travels have the same badge, man. Serving my community. Big up yourself. And they can see you are giving the people the shield of peace, love, and unity, and healthy life. So this is what I was saying. If you are not born with diabetes, please don't give yourself diabetes. We check. Don't give yourself diabetes. Add more slowly. Yes, I'll be adding according to levels. The first level was the badge. The second was me giving you, and the third one is you serving my community. And you see, you are serving my community, Coffee Cakes. Now everyone knows Coffee Cakes. Everyone knows Share Travels, because you are serving my. You see that badge that you are holding and serving and giving it to people. It's like serving the community. So I'll add slowly by slowly. Give it up to Coffee Cake, Simplicate, Share Travels, and the new guys that are chatting today. Be blessed and be blessed every time. Now, we were talking about lifestyle diseases. Yeah. So I said, if you are not born with diabetes, please don't give yourself diabetes. You see, don't eat a lot. Don't live a sedentary lifestyle. And I was saying that, you know, they call us millennials. We used to work hard. Most of the millennials used to work hard. Some of them were going to the shamba to plant. I was visiting the village once in a while, and my cousin, the bigger cousins, as we were young, he was so active in digging the shamba, planting onions and tomatoes. And when we were going to the village, this guy could sell and pay his school fees. But now, as we grow, after you have done you've done so hard to get where you are, you get children, you give them sedentary lifestyle. Drive them to school, back home, eating what they want, employing everything in the house. Everything in the house they are done. You find a 15-year-old cannot even wash his clothes or her clothes. It's a very funny situation. So that is like exposing our children to lifestyle diseases. You have bought them PlayStation up to 5. You have bought them big screens in the house, me being one of them. And then these children don't go out to play. They are always on TV, playing and sitting. When it is a holiday, they sit in the house the whole day watching and playing. You see, and they eat whatever they want. So we are exposing our children to lifestyle diseases as parents without knowing. You see, let your children play football out there. Let your children, when you have a farm, go with your children. Even if they are not doing, let them see you do it. And then there are some children even cannot weed flowers. You see, so as you grow, you kind of like accumulate some fats, you accumulate some issues. As you grow, it is check on the how can I say it? Check according to generations. The millennials suffers so low chronic issues. The millennials, people that were born in the 80s, people that were born in the 70s, they are so low chronic complications that these people are suffering from. But check on the current generation. You get a 16, 17-year-old with disease. You get cancer starts from 15, 16, 17. Those are things that millennials could not. We always knew that hypertension is disease of the old. We always knew that diabetes type 2 is a disease of the old. But nowadays, we get young men and young ladies, Gen Zs, that are struggling with lifestyle diseases. So parents, as I talk, listen to me. You know what to do. You know what to do. Don't baby around so much, Let them play out there. Let them do the jobs. Let them help the house help to wash utensils. Let them help the house manager to arrange the house. It is making them active and making them avoid these lifestyle diseases. Because if our children that are Gen Zs are struggling with lifestyle diseases and they are young, responsibilities they don't know. Too bad. Chronic kidney disease is something that has been there for so long. Chronic kidney disease is when you lose. Wow, bro! I need to ask you about coconut oil. How is it safe for elderly? We said they contain. It's an oil and it contains high triglycerides and some. I think using it in low quantities is okay. It contains saturated fats, so use it in low quantities or just use the normal one. There is no difference. Something that can give you high levels of saturated fats is not good for you. It is supposed to be used with limited amounts. So Bethwell, welcome. Thank you for asking that. Use it minimally. Don't use it a lot. Use it minimally. Chronic kidney disease, I'm still there. And now, one thing that brings diabetes is big body, high cholesterol levels in your body, and saturated fats. So, big up the wise guy, big up Michael N. I can see you've dropped in and you are listening from the bushes. You usually say you are listening from the bushes. So, these three things gives you insulin resistance. Your cells cannot get the insulin as per the body wants them. You get the release of insulin even to the pancreas becomes a problem because you have accumulated all these entirely. Ananda, now check coffee cakes. You see, Ananda has a shield. The shield that Ananda has is not like yours. You will understand why it is categories. So Ananda, welcome, good evening, welcome to the platform. We are talking of lifestyle diseases, and if you have not grabbed your shield, ask Coffee Cakes, ask Ananda, ask Shah Travels, how do I get this shield? How do I get this shield, my friend? I want to have a shield. You see how it is looking here. And check how it is looking at your name there. It's looking awesome. So if you're coming in right now, you're a new person, talk to my people and subscribe. I'm talking about generations and how lifestyle diseases have come to be bad on this generation that we have right now. It's because of, say, you toiled so much. The millennials worked so, and they forget that they are having children that should be healthy. So you're giving your children everything, and you forget the other part of mental health and physical health. So diabetes is a very common lifestyle diseases which tends to chronic kidney disease. You see, like Dan, welcome. And if you have any question, please ask Ananda. Ananda is one of my big fans from India, and very supportive bro. Let me check something here. If you have any question that you wanna ask, you can see my brother Bethel has asked a question and I've answered him. So just ask. Anand has a channel. If you have not subscribed to Ananda W7N, please subscribe to our brother there. I want to he's a very good guy from India. Let me get his Monica, how are you doing? Monica is here. I want to get Ananda's channel. Ananda's channel is here. Monica, how are you doing? A friend to Jamaican uncle. Monica Beyond Cancer. Monica, why are you called Monica Beyond Cancer? Please give us a little taste of your name. Monica Beyond Cancer. What's up with that? Monica Beyond Cancer. Monica Blessings. So that one is Ananda's channel. I've posted there. Someone can follow it. Ananda, that's you are so low on subscribers. Please follow Ananda. He's a very good guy. He made me be famous in India. Him with Panthanath. He made me to be famous in India. So let's be famous all of us. Follow each other. As Jamaican uncle says, we have no room for selfishness, and I don't have. Uncle, I know he'll be here just now. We have no room for selfishness. Please follow each other and see what each person is doing and support it in the background, listening to you. Thank you, Share Travels. I thank God for you on my channel, and as you go to the procedure, may God make it happen. I don't want you to feel pain, even if it's a simple procedure. I don't. So diabetes destroys your kidneys. Another one is hypertension. Hypertension is another cause of what you are suffering from, lifestyle disease, chronic kidney disease, hypertension. Severe disease can eventually require dialysis or kidney transplant. And the nephrons are the unit of, there was a time I explained how the kidney works. So high pressure in the kidney destroys the sieving module, which is the unit. Diabetes, infections plus high sugar levels destroys the nephrons. You get? So these diseases, as they come, we have to check from our own. While you're looking for love, you have to look yourself. She thinks it's cute, so sad you're living in darkness. So we start by ourselves. And we check on it. We check on where we went wrong. Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? Why are our children suffering from the Gen Zs? That we as the millennials, we used to think these diseases are for older people that are not Like, you see, so let's get on and try and see what we can help. But it starts with me and you. We don't want a generation that is suffering from hypertension, diabetes, and then we start dialysis, kidney disease. No. And this starts with us by making the Gen Zs be active. Active by walking out, playing out. This idea of buying a PS3, you put it in the house because you want to please him. Give time to your son, your daughter to go out. As you go walking in the morning, wake your daughter up. Wake your son up. Walk with your daughter. Bad walking exercise says, let's walk, my friends. Let's walk. Walk with their daughter. Go out. As you are working in the kitchen, make him help. As you are cleaning the compound, yes, I think those are things that we used to do as millennials that nowadays it's a problem. So let's continue. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. COPD is a long-term lung disease that causes difficulty in moving air in and out of the lungs. COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. And what does it say? It's a long-term disease that causes difficulty in moving air in and out of the lungs. And how does it cause this? One thing that people do that makes them to have these problems is smoking. The main cause is smoking. If you are here and you are smoking, please raise your hand. We help you. We help you on how to quit. Smoking and alcohol are not good things. Smoking and alcohol, these things are bad. You check, these things are bad. Smoking and alcohol. Very true. This is very informative. Yes, Kate, thanks a lot for that. Smoking and alcohol. Smoking and smoking is the most important preventable cause. Although long-term exposure to dust, fumes, and air pollution can contribute. You see, you can be working in a company where you are not given gears, protective gears. Companies that produce wood, companies that produce tobacco, companies with many fumes, and you are not being given protective gear. And that's why in farms and companies or that produce some product, there is something called ISO certification. ISO certification means that the ISO certification board, they come to your company, they check if you have protected your workers, if you have protected your product to the person who will consume it. They check the environment where, Singfed is back, thanks. They check the environment where the workers are working. And then what do? They recommend. This is to protect the person who is working there plus the consumers who are getting the product. Because there are some people who make millions in companies and they don't protect their workers. And their workers come out with diseases like chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. And then after that, a person has been working for you, getting a salary, goes home with a complication that will ruin the rest of the life. Because if you come out with a complication from a company, what does it mean? It means that the finances that you had accumulated as you were working, the finances that you had accumulated as you were working, you will start going back and giving it to the hospitals and medical care. Funny, eh? So I think that governments out there, states out there, they should take this ISO certification thing very seriously. Occupational hazards bring chronic obstructive pulmonary disease because most companies produce very bad fumes. There was a time I went and visited a company that nowadays it's not there. It is called, it was a long time ago. I was a kid and we were in school and we went on a trip. This company was called Webuye Paper Mills. there are some fumes that were coming out on that company. I don't know how the people that were working inside that company were. I'm very sure some of them came out with some problems. Although the company nowadays, it had problems and it is not operative nowadays. I think someone told me it will be operative, but I don't think so. So chronic obstructive pulmonary disease is one leading cause of lung problems because of smoking. That one we have to get a cane and be allowed to cane people that are giving themselves smoke. They want to destroy their lungs, they want to destroy their bodies. But this one for occupation, people go work because they want to fend for their families. So you have to expose yourself to some things so that you make a living. But you see, corruption sometimes is not good. There are some health hazards that are brought to a person because of that. So if you live in places that are dusty, air pollution in terms of fumes, dirt, stench, sewage, every time, there is no latrines. You've gone. There was a time I visited this famous place in Kenya that is called Kibera. You go at some places and then you walk. The people that you are with, they are normal, talking, walking, but whatever that you are seeing around that place makes you be silent and start thinking about the environment. We don't want to talk a lot, pollution of the environment. So let's get it on. If you are smoking, stop smoking. If you are working in a company that is producing and it is not ISO certified and they are not following the rules, what do? Check on, go to the report companies so that they can do things the right way. So chronic obstructive pulmonary disease is one of the problems that is here. Lifestyle, you smoke, you work on these exposed bad companies, and then what do? You start having problems in future. Just imagine you have worked 20 years in a company. Your kids are grown, you have taken them to university, and they are just a bit at that verge of starting to hustle for a job. But now, the money that you accumulated and tried to save, when you are retired, you start taking the money back to your body. You are giving your body out to get, now you are getting what you got to your body so that you can live. So if you are exposed to these companies that I'm speaking about, my people, think about it. Because I know lifespan of hustling is 30 years. 60 is between when you are born to 25 to 30 years. Now 25 to 30 is the prime of you have started. Then you go up to 50. That one you have started to be tired. So you hustle for 25 years for what you get. The children as they are going. So you start consuming what you got for the next 10, 15 years. Life expectancy is 60 for the next 10 years. So that you can live. Think about it. Think about what I've said. Now, lung cancer. Lung cancer occurs when abnormal cells in the lungs grow uncontrollably. Cigarette is one of it. Cigarette is one of the problems in lung cancer. Cigarette. The people out here love cigarette. Hey, I usually go to clubs. Hey. I don't drink alcohol. I go to clubs with my friend to socialize and dance to music. I love music. So when there are some clubs, you smoke shisha without knowing. They release it with fumes. The whole club is shisha. So even if you are not smoking, You will smoke by default. You will smoke the shisha by default. Exposure to these things are very bad, because you can get cancer, and then you start saying, in my family we never had such a thing. Where did this thing come from? You forgot you were exposed to these things when you are young, 25 years old, because people start going to clubs independently when they are 25 or 30 years, around 25 or 30 years. You see? So you who is here and you are listening and you know someone who does this, it is high time that you talk to that person and advise that person the right way. Advise that person the right way. It may be a problem. You know, every disease, every complications comes with responsibility. And this responsibility is two-way or three-way. Family, you yourself, and because you yourself, you finance it, or family finance it, and then there is a responsibility again for a doctor to follow you, and also when you are having these complications, making calls to doctors every time. So prevent that by just stop smoking. Prevent that by just stop smoking. Long-term exposure to second smoke is common. You are in town, you are at home, you are having issues, you are socializing, and someone is there smoking seriously. Someone is there smoking seriously, and you are not telling that person to stop smoking. Then you are a second-hand smoker. Then one day, coughing, you cough blood, and then it continues, you know. Colorectal cancer, colorectal cancer. You see, it's a lifestyle disease. Today we are talking about diseases that you brought for yourself. Diseases that you yourself you brought for yourself. So colorectal cancer, how does it come? Colorectal cancer is cancer that is in the colon and the rectum, down there. This can be influenced by genetics as well as obesity, physical inactivity, smoking, alcohol, and diets of high in processed meats. You know, processed meats, they are refined and they leave a sludge on the colon. So the removal of the sludge does not go as normal. You stay with that in your colon for so long, and then the cells start to mutate and destroy. So it starts from there. How does smoking bring it? Smoking produces high free radicals that mutate yourself. Smoking, free radicals that mutate yourself. And when they mutate yourself, what happens? When they mutate yourself, what happens? You start having colorectal cancer. Because if you are genetically having this problem, if you are genetically having this problem of cancer in your family, smoking may be a precipitating factor. You see? Priya is here. Priya, how are you doing, my sister? Like Dan. How are you doing, my sister? We are still continuing with the topic of lifestyle diseases. So Priya is one of us, just like Anand, and Priya has a channel also. People love Priya. I noticed in India, people love Priya. Priya, you make people feel good when you are home. Yes, I come to your channel and I see so many people. I see so many people shouting you out, saying how nice you are. Continue with that job. Continue with that job. It's good when people recognize that someone is nice. And I like it when they say that you are a good person. And they say that please subscribe to Priya, the beautiful lady from India. So colorectal cancer. When you are not taking foods that have fiber helps to remove some in the stomach and that can go. So when you are not taking and we are online. Thank you for coming in, Priya. Thank you for coming in. I was just telling people to check on you, so that they can support you also. And I know people in India love you because of how calm you are and how you entertain. Let's continue, my people. There is this thing that is called sludge in your stomach. If you take foods that have fibers, what do they do? They remove the sludge that is in your stomach. They remove the sludge in your stomach. Your stomach remains good. The stomach remains so well. Coffee Cakes is smiling at us. Coffee Cakes, smile, my sister. Smile, smile, smile. I can see you have changed it. You are smiling right now. So, colorectal cancer, processed meals have high fatty fats and has high sodium. We talked about it, and some chemicals. So you can get, and it can bring, so these processed foods can bring high sludge levels on your rectum. Can bring high sludge levels on your rectum. Breast cancer is another thing. Breast cancer is also a lifestyle disease. Breast cancer can occur abnormal cells growing uncontrollably. You know, risk factors are age, family history, and certain genetic problems. But there is also something that is called obesity after menopause. Alcohol use and physical inactivity can also contribute. Obesity after menopause and physical inactivity can also contribute. So you see, these things are connected. These things are connected. Osteoporosis is another complication. And when I say osteoporosis, I mean bones becoming weak, and you can get high chances of getting a fracture. Low physical activity, inadequate calcium and vitamin D can have these problems. But you see, smoking and excessive alcohol and also aging brings all this, and hormonal changes also contribute to this. So osteoporosis is when your bones become weak. Your bones become so weak. There is something that is called gout arthritis, a hump on the back. Yes, that one is it's called humpback. Most it's brought by humpback. Mostly is brought by some hormonal disturbances. People that have hyperthyroid have these humpbacks, and yes, humpbacks. But osteoporosis also, the problems when it comes to parathyroid to make calcium, to balance calcium, brings that humpback. So it is the two-way, vice versa. So don't make your bones weak by taking alcohol, by taking excessive. No, it's not from osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is when your bones are weak. It's not from osteoporosis. It's when your bones are weak and they can get fracture anytime. You just go to a hospital and you are told you have low calcium. You have low calcium and your bones are weak. You see, osteoporosis is simply meaning weak bones. Alcohol, aging, hormonal changes contribute to this. So let's stop taking alcohol. Let's talk about gout arthritis. Most of gout arthritis is brought by foods you eat. Gout occurs when uric acid builds up in the bloodstream and form crystals. Those white crystals, they are called toffees. They are white crystals. If you in joints, if you see people with gout arthritis, if you check inside those, you will see white crystals. It is common cause sudden severe joint pains, swelling and redness affecting the big toe. So your toe in the leg, the big toe, once you will see the toe having pain, and then you go and they check on uric acid levels, they find that your uric acid levels are high, just know you have got something that is called gout arthritis. Gout arthritis, people that are big because of high cholesterol, certain foods, kidney disease and genetic diseases. Super live. Big up Ananda. Thank you. Ananda, friend to Panther Nathan. Nice one, Ananda. I come to the channel and I see the only problem is sometimes you talk Hindi so much. You know me, I don't understand Hindi. But Panther is teaching me a little by little. A little by little. So guys, stop alcohol. Let's not get gout arthritis. Imagine crystals in your body. Crystals occurring in your body. Crystals. White crystals because you like alcohol and some meats so much. Peripheral arterial diseases. What are peripheral arterial diseases? Today I'm talking about diseases that are brought by your lifestyle, how you live. Peripheral arterial disease occurs when arteries supplying the leg and the other limbs become narrowed. The arteries supplying legs and other limbs, even your hand is a limb. Your hand is a limb. Usually because of atherosclerosis. And what is atherosclerosis, my friend? What is atherosclerosis? Your arteries becoming tough. They cannot even. Atherosclerosis is build up of fat deposit, cholesterol, calcium and other substances in the arteries over time. This deposit forms plaque that make the arteries narrow and flexible and less flexible. They are tough. They are tough arteries. The arteries become so tough, even expanding and relaxing. For your BPs to balance, when the heart is pumping blood, they have to relax so that the pressure cannot be so high. But when you are pumping blood and they are not relaxing, they can burst. So the buildup of cholesterol and some triglycerides and some calcium in the veins is what makes the arteries to be tough. And it is called atherosclerosis. You experience leg pain, strokes, or poor circulation of blood in your legs. It is because of atherosclerosis. And this one is called, this condition is called peripheral arterial disease, peripheral artery disease. Let's talk about sleep apnea. Sleep apnea. When you are sleeping, I'm feeling hungry. When you are sleeping, when the upper airway repeatedly become blocked during sleep, causing breath to stop and restart. Because you're sleeping and then the artery blocks and then you start again. It can cause loud snoring, daytime sleeping, morning headaches, and increased cardiovascular risk. Obesity is an important risk because if you have a big body, these veins here, they are compressed. So you will have a problem when breathing at night when you are sleeping. You see, sleep apnea. Let's talk of gastroesophageal reflux disease. Gastroesophageal reflux disease. Those people that have acidity always, you get reflux. Primsol, hi. Primsal is here, a friend to Priya from India. Welcome, Primsal. Thank you for tuning in and listening to our topic. We are talking about lifestyle diseases. Welcome and thank you so much for tuning in for this. Tuning in the channel. So let's talk about GERD. We call it GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease. GERD occurs when the stomach contents repeatedly flow back to the esophagus. When you eat and then you feel something is coming back to the esophagus. It can cause heartburn, sore taste, chest discomfort, or regurgitation. Obesity, large meals, smoking. You are eating like tomorrow will never come. When you are eating like tomorrow will never come. Obesity, smoking, alcohol. You know, there are some people who drink alcohol like they will never drink again. Certain food worsen symptoms because they create acidity. So certain foods, mostly foods that have citrus, because of acidity, you know, acidity becomes more and then you feel. So daytime sleepiness, because at daytime you should be active and the food in the stomach should be used and you are not active. Morning, you will get morning headaches and cardiovascular risks, heart problems. You know, the heartburn itself, sore taste, you feel sore taste in the mouth, chest discomfort because the acidity is burning. It is called regurgitation, coming back. You see, people that are big get this problem. Large meals, when you are eating, when you find out that you have a problem with gastroesophageal problems, when you find out you have this problem, what you should do is you should be eating less meals. Don't just be eating a lot of meals. No. If you like a meal, eat slowly by slowly. Over time, you will not get GERD. Don't smoke. People that smoke get GERD a lot. The acidity that you feel is burning your chest. Alcohol and certain food can worsen the symptoms. Dental and gum diseases. Poor oral health can lead to tooth decay and gum diseases. You don't brush your teeth, always taking sweet things and they in your bacteria will come. Dental caries will start eating your teeth one by one. Dental caries. Bacteria will eat your teeth one by one. And then, people that have problems with their teeth, they always have some problems with the stomach. Transient diarrhea, because you don't take control of yourself, you start having problems with diarrhea because you are swallowing that and you have diabetes. You have dental problems. Super dope information. Thanks, Simple Kate, for that. So you are always saying, I have gastroenteritis. When I go to the doctor, they usually tell us, I have gastroenteritis. When you go to the doctor, you always say, I'm suffering from acidity. It is not acidity. One at a time, check your dental health. Do you brush your teeth? Do your teeth have decayed areas that are not worked on? It may be the cause of your abdominal problems and you don't know. You see, this is very important. Dental caries, very important topic. So we have learned several things and we have gone through several important issues from the beginning. We have talked about hypertension, and I've said hypertension can be brought by how you live, sedentary lifestyle, how you take yourself, the food you eat, causing atherosclerosis, fat and cholesterol in your veins and arteries, type 2 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, not one. It can be brought by what you eat and less exercise. I said when you are exercising, you are making insulin to come out. Coronary artery disease, coronary, we said they are the vessels that give your heart oxygen. So when you don't exercise and you are just seated, they get fat plaques. Your heart may you may get a heart attack or stroke because your heart is not getting oxygen and it is not being protected. Heart attack itself from the coronary arteries. The coronary arteries are here. If you look at this heart here, if you look at this heart, there are some arteries here. These two, this one and this one, they come back to the heart. As it is taking oxygen to the body, they come back to the heart and they give oxygen. So heart attack you can get it if these two vessels are, even stroke you can get it if those two vessels are blocked. Obesity, eating excessively and living sedentary lifestyle, you will get obesity. And you see obesity has come out in each and every, some of this, everything. High cholesterol levels has come out to every problem that we have talked. Lifestyle diseases, obesity. Fatty liver disease. When you are told that you have fatty liver disease, what do we talk about? Too much fat accumulates in the liver. It is common associated with insulin and resistance, type 2 diabetes, and metabolic problems. All these things, chronic kidney disease, we have talked about it. You know, when you have chronic kidney disease, you have to check what brought it. If it is not what you ate, there is something in your body that is bringing a problem, giving you hypertension or diabetes, insulin resistance. So it is very important that when you have issues with the kidney and you go to a doctor and he's not giving you a diagnosis, what brought this problem? A diagnosis is what is bringing. A diagnosis means a disease that is bringing the symptoms that you are feeling. A disease that is bringing the symptoms that you are feeling. If this doctor does not give you that, what do? Walk away from that place. Go to the second opinion. So we have talked about chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. We have talked about lung cancer. We have talked about colorectal cancer, and I have explained how colorectal cancer comes. Sludge, sedentary lifestyle, all those. Breast cancer, osteoporosis, gout, all these, my people, we have talked about them. Atherosclerosis, peripheral arterial disease, we have talked about them. So it is upon you to check yourself and see how you can live on this life, including your family. You know, even your children are looking at what you are doing, so that you be healthy. You hustle. Don't hustle to create money, and then you save, and then the same money you start giving it back to your body by buying medicine and buying doctors to help you live. Those are lifestyle diseases. So to prevent these diseases, it is very important you check on a healthy diet, regular exercise, healthy weight, and the other thing is stop smoking. Limit alcohol. Get a good sleep, don't depress. Don't let catecholamines from your brain release adrenaline. Manage your stress well and regular health checkups, my friend. You see? Big up everyone who has been watching, and I think I will stop there. Although, is anyone having any question before I drop now? It is 6:38 p.m. I have to see some people before I go home, and sometimes I start seeing people and then I stay here up to night. Anyone with a question? I think no one has a question. No one has a question. Let's meet tomorrow as we start the next topic. Pick up everyone. May you be blessed wherever you are. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye bye.